Welcome to the stream. My name is Georgie, and today we are going to talk about, am I streaming too much? This is a serious question. Please tell me I'm streaming too much, maybe. Today, maybe I stream 52 times. Yeah, I'm gonna fix my chair. All right, I have a couple things to talk about. I'm tired. I need to relax a little bit. I'm very happy personally that my productivity level has skyrocketed since Tissue Channel started. I know that's an awkward thing, but Tissue Box Channel has given me some sort of like rock in my life. It's like I do Tissue Box every day, and that proves to me that I am a disciplined person. I did do 15 full body pull-ups earlier. It's pretty good, not assisted. That's not why I'm tired, but I have more body strength than before. I'm happy about that. That's random. Okay, Jerry Young, thank you. I already did purchase the book, Easy French, Step by Step. It's just not what my teacher is using. I already did purchase it. I know that it's like one of the #1 sellers, so I did purchase it. And again, I want to say my French class, I was really enjoying it. This does look... This looks like this is maybe a... Okay. Affirmative and negative expressions forming the imperative and using pronominal verbs. That sounds very easy for me to understand. Affirmatives versus negatives, stressed pronouns, and the imperative. That sounds like a very... the past and future tenses, the conditional and the subjunctive mood. Seems very, very, very easy for anyone to understand. Yes, semi-vowels, those are also, sounds like a great thing. Indefinite relative pronouns, statements from questions. Yes, I was thinking about this the other day. How in Chinese would I make an indefinite relative pronoun? Yes, this book is obviously written by somebody who understands the layman words to use. The imperative article and object pronouns. Yes, I mean, yeah, obviously. I'm just randomly flipping, obviously. Comparatives and superlatives of adverbs. Yeah, I mean... Like, the first thing I think about when I write a book is, when do I teach the comparatives and superlatives of adverbs? Because, I mean, that's always on my head for a new language. Yeah, this book sounds excellent. Definitely step by step. Oh, hang on, I missed the... For linguists who understand a bunch of big words. I missed their little subtext right here in the front. So yeah. Those type of topics just make French seem so accessible to the layman. Amazing. I'm very, very much looking forward to working on that. Clear as water, exactly. The Practice Makes Perfect French book series emphasizes practice over grammatical minutiae. Okay. Well, I mean, I already got 2 books, and you know what? Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. This is gonna be the book. I promise you, books like this work because it's like, this is what we say in Japanese. This is the same thing in French. I'm just gonna open up to a random one, and it's gonna be amazing. Let me get to the actual. Here we go. Kara zutto shite imasu. I get that. I don't have to hear what that is in a grammatical term. That means from this date, I have constantly been doing. So it's the doshi no genzai kei, the present tense form of the verb je, and then for example, I can even make this sentence studier. Is that how you say study? Je studiais depuis. I don't know if that's depuis or because depuis le français. I'm guessing that's how you do it. I actually don't know how to make français into the object form, but let me just see. Let me see if they have that example. Je habitais à Yokohama depuis 20 ans. 私は20年間横浜在住です. Very good. Like, that's totally gettable. Let's see if they have the study one. That would be a good one. Here we go. Alex has been studying Japanese for 2 years, so it's Alex étudie. It's nice because I have, you know what's really, I tell you what's great about this book? This is amazing. I didn't even think about it. they have like katakana on the top of the French to tell me how to pronounce it. As long as I don't sound Japanese, I'm good. Alex étudie le japonais depuis 2 ans. Right? So, there you go. Wait, what is different about that? Oh, you say study Japanese and then depuis. All right. But you see, I could really learn with a pattern book. Pattern books are amazing. I don't think I have it sitting here. But this was my Bible for Korean. Like, this was my Bible. Juyo Kankoku Bunkei 100. 100, like, patterns in Korean. And I just had to know, like, I already know Japanese. The thing is, it's easier to learn a foreign language from another foreign language that you know. Because your English language is completely dirty. But I feel like if I go through this book, I feel like the French is gonna come fast now. I know that seems so counterintuitive because literally like a day ago I said I was still hating French. But I'm starting to enjoy it. And I really like my teacher. I'm really enjoying her. Like, I want to hang out with her and drink, and I don't even drink. Like, there's a moment in the lessons where she has a wine glass next to her, and I don't know if that's like, I will show the Americans that we are French. I don't know if that's what that is, but she's got like a wine glass. It's got water in it, but it just looks so cool, and I don't even drink. And I was like, that's so French, and I want to know more about France because it is my heritage. I am actually French, Canadian. My grandmother's parents only spoke French, according to my father, because I told him I was taking French. I'm not taking French, I'm learning French through a teacher. But so yeah, I'm gonna go through this book. I've got even like the CD comes with it. You can buy these books at Kinokuni in America. They're like $27, but if I peel off this sticker, I'm pretty sure they're a lot cheaper if you buy them on Amazon COJP. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's right there. They're 1,800 yen. So they're it's like $17 if you buy it on Amazon Japan. Yes. My teacher is really cool. Yeah, you can see some of my lessons here on this channel if you haven't seen them already. So yeah, I think this book's gonna help. And as I was saying before, this book also available on Amazon, and they have 3 series. I learned so much, and I probably need to go through it again because just for memory. But what's really amazing is if you know Japanese, they have the Japanese sentences, and then they have the Korean sentence followed by the Japanese sentence. So I would look at the Korean, read it, and then try to figure out the closest way to get it to Japanese. And you learn grammar not only through the way they explain the grammar they have some explanations here that give you some rules here, but you just learn from seeing what they do with Japanese, how it's different. And it's a fantastic book series. Highly recommend it. This is the Juyo Kankokugo Bunkei, so important Korean language sentence patterns 100. There's a green one and a blue one also, and I don't know. It's possible to cover. You know what? Let's just here. We'll go right there right now, and we'll go look on Amazon COJP. All right, and we will look for Juyo Kankokugo Bunkei. Wow, I can't believe that's not the right one. Was that the right one? K. No, this one. All right, there we go. It's these 3 right here. Whoa, holy moly, they are expensive. So it's possible these books got discontinued. What? Wow, holy moly. Wow, I'm blown away. Why would... Let's see if she's got a newer version. Oh, man. Oh, that really sucks. They didn't make another print run on these, I guess. Yeah, these were so good. Here, let's just look and see if we can find anything else. Ah, man, that's $50 is a lot. That's a lot to ask. Here's Kihon Bunkei. I don't know how good this is. Let's just look here. Yeah, this isn't... Yeah, this is not good enough for me. I don't think it's not... I think it's good if you're learning, but it's not good enough for me. Because I'm already above that. That's why I really appreciated that there was 3 in that series. And that's the problem with traditional printing. Books can go away. I mean, that's just crazy. I'm so sad about that. Actually, I'm gonna put the word patang. That's a better word than bunkei. Oh, here you go. Here's that same book. I have all of these, by the way. I believe I have I have Chinese, Filipino. Do I not have the Korean one? That seems ridiculous. That seems ridiculous. Yeah, but so I have the Chinese one. I'm just gonna add this to my cart because I feel like I should have this. I feel like I should have this. Do I not have this already? But it's 72 patterns. That's a lot of patterns. Like, I don't know if it's always the same. Oh my God, it's always the same. It's a little bit the same. Like, you should do this. I can do this. I plan on doing this. It might be that. It might not be that. Look, you should do another version of should do this. I think I will do. I intend to do. I did it. I have had the experience. I have done, in other words. Let's see. I want to do. I have. Blah blah blah. What not? What is what? Which one is? When is? Where is? These are good. These are good to know. Ugh, these books are gone. Hang on. You know what? Maybe they're not gone. Maybe they're just not on Amazon proper. Let's. There it is. You can buy it here on HMV Books for $19. I think that's going to be a lot of work for you guys living in America, where they don't have like a wife that can handle that or a girlfriend. But that's unfortunate. All right. That's that. Let's go back to what we were talking about. We had some things we were talking about. Back to the base where we were live. Back to the base where back to the base where we were so young and wild and free, nothing else mattered. Who sang that in the comments? Okay, where was I? Trombley. Trombley is like most common family name in Quebec. Yes. As a matter of fact, it's Trombley. But I think what happened was when they moved to America, the name spelling got changed. So I think it used to be Trombley, and it became Trombley, right? So we are absolutely from Canada. I should do one of those like DNA things and find out where my family tree goes. That'd be kind of cool. But I think it used to be Trombley. But unfortunately, my grandmother is no longer alive. She passed away at age 92, and I'm kind of new regret in my life. I wish I was learning French when my grandmother was still alive, because I would call her up and work with her on it. I would talk to her. How many languages do you know at least a bit? 5. I can count 5. I feel confident to say 5 now, because I do know a bit of French. Do I go next? I thought about it. I thought about it. Now, I was talking to my father earlier, and he talked about, well, George, if you go to France, you really should take the boat over the English Channel to Normandy and just, see the trip that they took there. And, there's there's 14,000 dead soldiers. I forgot the number that he gave me, but I was like, well, Dad, what do you think about, like, in a year or two, we go together? I'll be able to translate a lot of French at that point. I'll be able to speak a lot more French then. And I said, you would love that, because my dad loves those old war movies. He absolutely loves like movies like Midway and the Landing in Normandy, whatever the name of these old documentaries. He absolutely eats them up. And he'll do this, like, I'll be with my dad and you'll talk about, like, he'll say, did you hear about those you hear about the Navy SEAL that whatever he did? Like, he'll say, did you hear about it? And then my dad, before he tells the story, he goes and he cries. My dad gets very emotional when he thinks about bravery from these Navy SEALs. Just says, and he just makes his face like. We call this the Trombley face, by the way, because Mari has it too. This downward turn on the mouth, though. Yeah, my dad. I really would love to take him. Like, as my dad gets older, he's 65. He's 20 years older than me, so that's an easy way for me to remember. He was very young when he had me, but I would like to spend some quality time with my dad. Be nice. I mean, take him out. Before, I'm not crying. I'm really just itching my eye. I swear to God, I'm not even making a joke. I got a little bit itchy here. Not crying. Yukari, would you stop cutting the onions? No, I'm really not crying. For the record, guys, Bjorn, you said George advertising his competition on Polyglot George channel. There is no competition. I don't feel threatened by any books written in Japanese. Why would I? Number one. And they're fantastic, so why wouldn't I recommend them? Genki, go to hell. Genki can go to hell, but I'm not going to say they're a bad book. I'm also not going to be like, guys, you got to buy Genki, because why would I do that? All right, let's look on to some other topics here. Shutterstock photos. I put some, I signed up for a Shutterstock account. If you don't know what Shutterstock is, it's a royalty-free, where you can find photos and use them in your products and whatnot. And you basically, the price is fairly cheap, but you can use it for projects, right? Like royalty-free beyond there. You just pay a one-time fee and then you can use the photo. Well, I was watching a video on passive income, which is, by the way, the only income I make is passive income. That's my entire life right now. There's no active income where I go out and earn money and get it, right? So I've done very, very well with passive income, extremely well. But I thought, well, because of this new website that we're developing and all the money we're spending, maybe I should find a way to increase some of my passive income. And I just started watching videos on it, and t-shirts was one, and making hats was one, like an idea of selling t-shirts. But I thought Shutterstock, because I have all these great photos. So I submitted 10 photos to Shutterstock and they got denied. If anyone's had experience putting stuff on Shutterstock, let me know. I had one photo that had the Death Valley. I'll show you what I submitted. Anyway, they rejected it because they said that I had a logo on there, which is dumb because it's the Death Valley National Park sign, and there's tons of pictures up there, so I probably should just try to review them again. This is a church in Boston when I was up seeing my grandmother at her 90th birthday. Pretty proud of this photo. I figured this one was a no-brainer, right? It's like my cat. So there's my cat. That's Melody. Figured that was good. This is the Valley of Fire. I thought this is a nice panorama of Valley of Fire. I mean, these are all professional cameras that I took them with. I'm not a professional photographer, but I felt like these look pretty good. This was the sign. This was the only picture that I had a note about rejection, and I actually thought it was awesome how I went behind the brush, the shrub here, and got this kind of like nice picture. But this apparently is a copyrighted thing that I would need to have permission from the park to put up. But I seriously doubt that. I just think that's dumb. I don't think this was that good, but this is the salt flat. Not a big fan of this photo, but some people might be looking for it. This is Artist Palette, and this is just a panorama of that same area. This is Zabriskie Point. I mean, I was really trying to get some good shots. Thought this was a desert road, like on a dark desert highway, but it's daytime. Figured that would be okay. This is Korea. I took this in Korea, like buildings under construction, and then this kind of ethereal, like what's the word I'm looking at? Ethereal. This sun coming out from the. I thought this was really nice. It felt very Asia to me. Here's the same shot. Now look at this. Got the airplane in the shot. I don't know if you can see that. With these buildings, and just like God is like, not that there's a God, but God is like shining down. I thought this was a pretty good shot. And then my cat. So I just submitted 10. Look at this one. I thought this was pretty beautiful. I will call this one Seagull. But yeah, I feel like I do have some decent photos out of the thousands that I've taken that I think would be worthy of someone licensing it for something. If anyone's submitted and successfully submitted, let me know. I'm just curious if what am I doing wrong? How did I take the panorama as a special lens? No, I have a Sony A7R2. So, and then this is the lens. So this is a pretty heavy duty lens. And then there's a panorama mode. I'm the kind of guy that shoots everything automatic because I don't know 100% what I'm doing. James says, I haven't submitted to Shutterstock, but I have worked as a graphic artist for a fairly big company before. Basically, anything in your picture that is human-made is automatically suspect. Okay. The night lighting of the Eiffel Tower is what's copyrighted. Real? Oh, yeah. That was a Japanese person that did that lighting, by the way. Did you know that? Did you know that? I believe it was Japanese. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what's really weird? I felt like I had to put my seatbelt on right now. For some reason, I felt like I needed to strap a seatbelt on. I was like going to reach over, but I realized I wasn't driving. Yeah. Well, okay. I do have a webcam that is 4K. Hang on. I'm going to show it to you. Let's look over here. So there is only one decent 4K webcam, and it's this. This is the Brio. Either the Bria or the Brio. It's from Logitech. The idea of this was to have something on the desk to shoot. But now that I've built this, let me see if I can show. I'm gonna see if I can show you this setup here. Hang on. Wait, why didn't that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so, all right. So this is gonna be a little bit weird, but this is the webcam, and this is the. Oops, that kind of dropped. Wait a second here. So this is the setup. So this is I use this monitor to put OBS on. It's a small 10-inch monitor. And then this is the monitor that I look at the chat, or sometimes I have some secondary content up there. This is the light that I'm using. This is the other AX 700. And then I have a Alexa, turn on desk lamp. I installed this earlier today so that I could read books here during my French lesson. This is my SteelSeries keyboard. I have some. These allow me to switch. I've programmed these keys to switch these scenes. And then of course I've got some books, some other mics I'm not using. Computer sits down here. I have it at an angle because I used to put my foot up here. There's my foot, sorry. But I would actually turn it off, so that was not good. So, all right, so that's that. So now we can get rid of the webcam. Oh, and this is the ladder up to my bed, and this is the view out of my window. This is the view. You might have seen this in tissue box territory, but if it's not too bright, you could see it. But Las Vegas is actually, those buildings on top of those houses is Vegas. This is the ladder up to my loft bed. There's one of the lights that I use during live streams from this angle. Okay, this is my bed, right up here. See how much space I got? There's my bed fan. All right, there. Now I will delete. Alexa, turn off desk lamp.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
Recently I've been saying thank you. George, if you had the chance to become completely fluent in one language without any studying or practicing, what language would it be? I wouldn't do that. My first instinct is, why would I do that? No, I want to have the process of learning. If it could be, I would remember the learning, but it was instantaneous, then maybe. But I love I love improving the language. That's the whole journey. Didn't you watch Tissue Box Channel? Didn't you watch in Tissue Box Channel number 16? I actually talked about that exact thing. I'm not going to ruin it for you. Go watch it. If you're not subscribed to Tissue Box Channel, I just check it out. It's stupid. Check it out. You ignored my Tissue Box Channel? May your tissue always be dry. A wet tissue, once dry, can be used again. All right. Well, I believe that's good enough. I said what I wanted to say. All right. And just like that, George invented an art channel involving a tissue box and forgot all about book 5.